What's up, guys? Shadow Knight Gaming here, and I wanted to, talk about this new GameStop redesign that leaked. IGN reported on it, Spawnwave reported on it, RGT85 reported on it. I'm a little late. I'm sorry. I was too busy making my Skull and Co video, but I'm here now. I wanted to report on this because honestly, it looks like a really good redesign and a really good update and a really good way to revitalize GameStop's business. So let's actually start the video and look at the redesign, and I'll discuss it more after this. Okay, so honestly, I really don't think, first of all, I really don't think GameStop closing the 200 stores is going to be a big deal since they operate more than 5,000 stores. Honestly, in most areas, GameStops are very clustered in close together. I know in Chicago, I can walk down the street and see about 3 GameStops in the same neighborhood. There's no need for that many GameStops. I can understand why the closures are coming about. I can understand them losing money for having all these GameStops they have to service and things of that nature. So I definitely can agree with the closures now that I've seen a little bit more information about the GameStop closures. Now, as far as the redesign goes, I really think this is a really good redesign. You have the couch area where you can have people come in and play the game casually, or hold tournaments in GameStop, which will bring it back to how video game stores used to be, when you have all the people come in and play games and actually treat their game store like a hangout and felt like they were a part of the company and a part of the family, and like really felt immersed in the culture of gaming, which is what we really need nowadays with all the DLC and the fact that everybody can play games online. We need a medium where we can all come together and actually, show our love for video games as one culture, especially to fight back against the recent political pushback we've had against us. I'm not going to get into that. This is not a politics channel. You know what I'm talking about. And if you don't, just Google video game politics and you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. But regardless of that, I like the couch idea where you can have the tournaments and things of that nature. I like how they have the shirts displayed out where you don't have to go through a rack. They have the shirts displayed out. It makes it seem more like it's a welcoming environment instead of just like a big box environment, how you have in most of those stores where you just wander around, find what you want to leave. It really gives you incentive to stay, learn what the employees like, and become a part and express your interest in being a part of the video game culture. I also like the back area where they had the tables. You can have many different Switch tournaments back there where you have people bring their own Switches and they play wireless play with the people around them, Mario Kart, Smash Bros, things of that nature. And they can also cash in on the big card game craze, because card games are still a big thing that are going on nowadays. They could host Pokemon tournaments, Magic tournaments, Vanguard tournaments, Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments, things like that. I mean, honestly, I would get back into Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh if I could go to a GameStop and play and get up from playing Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh to go play Smash. That would be an ideal hangout place for me. And I also saw that they had snacks back there, which is another great way to generate revenue because people are going to get hungry while they're playing these games and things like that. So I think these redesigns should be done in more than just a few stores. Not every store, but like a good amount of them, because it's a really good idea. And I really like how GameStop's using, closing these stores that really are underserviced or really don't need to be there, and redesigning them to look like this. So all in all, I personally like the redesign. I personally think they should have more stores like this, and I hope they have some in the area where I live, because I would just love to do tournaments at this store, work at the store if possible, and just like incorporate the store into my gaming routine. You know what I mean? I would be happy to go up there and buy stuff from GameStop and be a GameStop customer. I also heard a rumor that pro members get some type of special access to those tables in the back, whether it be tournaments, like they get a higher prize pool in tournaments, or they get first call at the tables or the couches. I really don't know yet. There hasn't been much on that, but that is a rumor that is going around, so we'll see. So guys, let me know down in the comments what you'd like to see GameStop do as far as redesigns. If you like this design, if you hate this design, what they can do better. And remember to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications because we have a lot more content coming. Thank you for watching. Shadow Knight Gaming out.